I am not the OOP. OOP is Botanicae onergale.
I, 29F, recently discovered my BF, 32M, of 4 years has been keeping a blog mocking my business.
Original post July 15, 2015.
This is probably going to be a controversial post, as I know Reddit isn't very fond of any religions, especially not ones that aren't mainstream. That might be a weird way of putting it, so I apologize if that offended anyone. I really, truly don't want to. When my abuela died, I inherited the keys to her long-standing botanica. For anyone who doesn't know, this is a shop run by Latinos whose purpose is to sell religious, esoterica things. We sell the 7-day candles you'll see at memorial sites, herbs, oils, statues, books, services, etc. These are all things I grew up surrounded by and things that mean the world to me. I love them. To me, the scent of Florida water and Hoyt's cologne are home. I took business classes to run the shop properly, and it is a successful business. We profit off it nicely, and we made some changes over the years, including services that you can't get at shops around us. We care deeply for all of our customers. I spend about 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. there every day, and it's like going to my other home. My boyfriend, Thomas, works from home. He does tech work and things like that. He's always been a huge supporter of my business because he knows how much it means to me. He knows it's a part of my cultural heritage, of my life, and of my ancestors and family. He also knows that I do not 100% believe in the things we do. I believe in many of them, but I am not hard-boiled religious, and I don't adhere to many religious rules. That's enough backstory. Well, the other day, I made us some breakfast. He finished very fast and went out for his morning jog. I asked him if I could use his computer to do a few things since it was right there and I'm a slow eater. He agreed and just turned it over to me. He left on his run, and I got to work. I just wanted to do a few accounting type things and also do some research for an upcoming trip we have to Havana. But when I opened his browser, several tabs were open, so I clicked to a different browser so as not to disturb his, since I never know what's work and what's play with him. The other browser had one thing up, the blog. I noticed he didn't use the name of the shop, but there was a clear picture of it. And underneath there were probably 50 entries so far. I didn't go through and read them all, because after I saw the first one, I got the idea. I got the idea clear as day. He was making fun of it. All of it. Everything. My heart shattered. He made fun of the customers, of some of the products we have. One of the things we are known for is an extensive collection of candles for different saints, orishas, and figures. He mocks some of the orishas and their candles and the novenas. What broke my heart the most is that he made fun of the one figure who I like the most, who I don't want to mention because I don't want to offend. I keep a small home altar to the figure and tend to it carefully and with love. He makes fun of the altar and talks about how nonsensical it is and everything. The comments range from nothing to spam to dedicated followers who talk about his crazy girlfriend, how I'm absolutely nuts and he should run away, who would believe in any of this, a lot of people, and things like that. I was so stunned and absolutely hurt that I had to check how long ago he made it. I saved the address and read through all of it while I was at work and cried. I don't know how to address this with him. He's been keeping the blog for 2 years now. My heart is shattered because our relationship has been nothing but love and smooth sailing, excitement and joy. He never shared my spirituality with me, and it was never something that I requested of him. I even keep my altar out of view out of respect for his own preferences. What do I do? How do we come back from this? To me, it is not just about the spirituality. I have grown up hearing people laugh at it and call it kooky and made up, strange and all of that. But it is my grandmother's business, it is my ancestry and it is my heritage. To me, he is mocking those directly. What do I do?
Relevant comments. Here's a comment from Nikita.
My goodness, OP, that's so awful. It makes me want to cry just hearing that this happened to you. The only thing you can do is talk to him about it. And I think you need to say something along the lines of this: to me, it is not just about the spirituality. I have grown up hearing people laugh at it and call it kooky and made up, strange and all of that. But it is my grandmother's business, it is my ancestry, and it is my heritage. To me, he is mocking those directly. It's not funny, it's not a laughing matter, and it is insanely disrespectful. And the fact that he's been carrying on with it for so long, I really can't wrap my head around why someone would mock something so personal and cherished that they supposedly love. That's the most childish thing I've ever heard. I had to go back and check his age at the top of the post.
Here's a comment from OOP.
How do I confront him? I've honestly never had to confront someone about something like this before.
Here's a comment from Sleepfight.
So, I found your blog. That's literally all you need to say, to start with. Focus on how it makes you feel, and that you feel like he doesn't respect you.
I would also consider keeping the funds you make from this business to yourself, for the time being. If he can't respect it and actively trashes it, he doesn't deserve access to any of the profits, beyond paying bills, etc.
Here's a comment from OOP.
Oh, yes, my business is mine and he shares none of it. We are not married and have no joint finances other than me helping him out with his student loans, since I did not have them and prefer to help with something like that.
Here's a comment from Sleepfight.
I would recommend stopping helping him out with his student loans, for now, as well. He is being incredibly disrespectful about you and your relationship. It would be wise to create some consequences for his betrayal if you intend to continue the relationship.
Here's a comment from Anders McGee.
Why does he even deserve a full confrontation? Do you need the closure? Because unless this is something you need, I'd pack your things, tell him you saw the blog, and leave. Or better yet, ask him to leave instead.
Here's a comment from OOP.
I'm not crazy about just upping and leaving without a word after 4 years. That's all.
Tilda. Here's a comment from Commenter.
I think the last thing I said to him was to have fun with his 15 blog readers.
This is a repost sub. I am not the OOP. Do not contact the OOPs or comment on linked posts. Remember, Rule 7.